Walking through Nike's Beaverton campus feels like stepping into Caitlin Clark's personal kingdom. The company has redesigned the entire facility around her presence. Her face greets employees and visitors at every entrance. The From Anywhere campaign covers entire walls. Security personnel wear Clark jerseys instead of standard uniforms. For the first time in WNBA history, Nike has given a player complete creative control over their headquarters experience. Clark moves through the halls like she owns the place. Executives clear their calendars when she visits. Design teams drop everything to present her prototype sketches. Even the cafeteria serves her favorite Iowa foods during extended stays.
Caitlin Clark has shut down Nike headquarters in viral new footage. Now, Caitlin Clark has been dormant since the Team USA tryouts. That is until today. She made her rounds at the Nike Studios, which is the Nike headquarters.
Everywhere you go inside Nike, the interlocking CC logo is front and center. Break rooms play Clark highlight reels on loop. Executive boardrooms display her shooting charts in place of usual corporate materials. Murals of her cover the packing garage. Nike's branding has infiltrated spaces traditionally reserved for corporate neutrality. For her campaigns, Nike enlisted an all-star roster. Travis Kelce appears in commercials. Jason Kelce films content with her during FIFA games. Travis Scott creates custom merchandise, and Michael Che writes comedy sketches showcasing her shooting. These initiatives cost Nike millions, but underline the company's massive commitment to her brand. Meanwhile, A'Ja Wilson's presence has been erased. Posters disappeared overnight, promotional materials were removed, and conference rooms that once celebrated her achievements now highlight Clark's statistics. Nike staff confirmed orders to replace all Wilson content with Clark material. Task, easier said than done.
It's harder than it looks.
Okay, hang on. He has the jersey on. You want me to sign it? Try me first. I don't
This is for a signature. Do we get a little
with the expo marker. Never seen that before.
Clark's team is almost permanently stationed at Nike headquarters. Her representatives attend daily design meetings. Her personal trainer uses Nike's fitness facilities, while her shooting coach works with engineers to analyze her mechanics. They maintain a permanent workspace on the executive floor. Other athletes' visits are scheduled, but Clark comes and goes freely. Signature shoe prototypes fill the design lab, and her preferred color schemes influence Nike's entire women's basketball line. The cafeteria stocks her favorite pregame snacks. Meeting rooms have been renamed to honor her college achievements. Executives treat her like basketball royalties, offering private tours of restricted areas and first access to new technology. Design teams show concepts exclusively to her before presenting them to anyone else. And even the company president walks her through.
Wow, look, it says Caitlin Clark logo cookies to coffee to shooting in Duncan on CC logo backgrounds. Nike WHQ is dripped out with CC stuff. I ain't lying, man. We ain't seen nothing like this since Michael Jordan came, bro. Nike, like, people was feeling the type of way about Nike, man, but Nike is showing out for Caitlin, dog. I don't even think they did all this shit for LeBron. I just gotta be honest, man. They is showing out for Caitlin Clark.
Spaces once dedicated to Wilson now serve as the hub of Clark's growing empire. Her former design consultation room became Clark's private studio. Wilson's promotional photo gallery transformed into a timeline celebrating Clark's achievements. Even Wilson's reserved packing spot was reassigned to Clark's team. Nike's actions make their priorities unmistakable. Clark now occupies every corner of the campus, while Wilson's legacy has been systematically removed. The building itself narrates Nike's shifting focus, signaling larger changes in their signature shoe campaigns.
For Caitlin Clark to be back at the Nike headquarters is legendary, bro. I just gotta be honest. Nike has definitely had their share of not doing nothing for Caitlin Clark. I'll be one of the first people to tell y'all, I feel as if Caitlin Clark, well, at first I thought Caitlin Clark wasn't getting the Nike treatment, but it looked like she really is.
Major sporting goods stores. Wilson's signature shoes are now relegated to clearance racks. Foot Locker displays them in deep discount sections, while Dick's Sporting Goods moved them to bargain bins at the back. Despite a high-profile launch, the shoes are largely unwanted. Price tags have been slashed by 50% or more. Stores struggle to move inventory even at these rock-bottom prices. Shoes that Nike expected to dominate women's basketball now sit unsold alongside discontinued models. Retail managers describe Wilson's line as some of the worst performing basketball footwear in recent memory.
If you look at the top shoes worn in the NBA, obviously, it is the Nike Kobe 6 and Nike Kobe 5. But if you guys don't know, the most popular colorways of the two most popular shoes are both Caitlin Clark colorways. That's kind of crazy.
Nike pulled all promotional support for Wilson weeks ago. Commercials vanished from television. Social media promotion stopped entirely, and marketing dollars were redirected away from her line. Now her shoes rely entirely on their own merit to sell. Store employees confirm weekly instructions to continue discounting her inventory. Regional managers need floor space cleared for new releases, often moving her signature collection to outlet sections permanently. Industry insiders report that Wilson's sales fell so far below projections that Nike executives are reconsidering future releases. Her line generated less revenue in 6 months than typical Nike basketball shoes do in 6 weeks. Millions invested in Wilson's brand were essentially wasted as her products floundered.
More in terms of their hype than A'Ja Wilson because of Caitlin Clark. Because let's be real, like Caitlin Clark is a like A'Ja Wilson is being objectively known as the GOAT right now, and nobody was calling A'Ja Wilson the GOAT before this Caitlin Clark hype.
Player exclusive colorways already appear on NBA courts before her shoes officially launch. Steve Curry sports her colors during games, and other players specifically request Clark-inspired designs. Her influence extends to professional basketball even without a retail release. In contrast, Wilson's shoes are nowhere to be seen on the court. Except for her boyfriend Bam Adebayo, no professional players wear them during games or practice. Even athletes who received free Wilson shoes from Nike choose other models for actual play. The contrast between Clark's visibility and Wilson's absence highlights their respective appeal.
The reaction at the time, the delayed not denied post from A'Ja Wilson, and then A'Ja's shoe comes out and so on and so forth, and that was a big rollout, and there was speculation that Nike was worried about stepping on toes or offending anybody by launching CC shoe ahead of everybody else, even though she got the big deal and is the most popular and all that. But it's
Wilson's commercial failure created the perfect opportunity for Nike to concentrate on Clark. Executives learned that talent alone does not guarantee signature shoe success. Clark's unreleased shoes already generate more excitement than Wilson's fully launched campaign ever did. Online discussions about Clark's release dwarf anything Wilson's product achieved. The basketball community is genuinely excited about Clark's signature line, whereas Wilson's offerings inspire indifference. Her campaign failure also underscores that challenging personalities can derail marketing success. Clark's upcoming technological innovations embody everything Wilson's campaign failed to achieve.
Coming. And I think what it really means is, number one, Nike is going all in on Caitlin Clark after a while, after a little bit of a dormant period. Number two, 2026 is going to be just absolutely massive for her from a marketing standpoint because of that injury. And, because there's going to be such a thirst and hunger to see her.
New Heights podcast with the Kelsey brothers. Clark revealed details of her upcoming signature shoe, catching fans by surprise. The project is Nike's most ambitious basketball footwear initiative to date. Over 8 months in advanced research labs, she tested dozens of cushioning prototypes. Engineers installed custom pressure sensors to analyze her unique movements. Clark personally reviewed and approved every design element. Her shooting mechanics influenced weight distribution, while her cutting style shaped the traction pattern.
You said that you're wearing the new kicks coming up this season.
Yeah.
I honestly, for everyone that doesn't know the process that goes into making the sneakers, how long in advance has it been, or when does it all start? Do they come to you with a shoe, a bunch of shoes? Do you kind of get to tweak them here and there? How is that process?
Clark's shoe features cushioning technology never before used in basketball footwear. Nike engineers designed responsive foam that adapts to different court surfaces. The midsole provides energy return specifically tuned to her playing style. Impact protection is optimized for frequent deep three-point shots and rapid direction. Changes. Nike invested more in Clark's line than any women's basketball shoe in company history. Her development budget alone exceeds 3 times what the company spent on Wilson's entire campaign. The research phase costs more than most athletes earn in total signature deals. Clark's shoe represents Nike's boldest bet on women's basketball ever.